So let's put the timer on. I might do a collective one. If I've still got energy, I might do a collective one after this. Because like I said, it's just this energy is fucking brilliant for me to do either. Oh my God. I had put the lighter out, don't worry, but that was a bit risky. So some days there's maybe a worry about your fingers getting burned or your fucking hair, whatever that would mean. But yeah, I'm going to either channel a message. I don't. My throat's a bit sore actually. I'm going to either channel a message after this, or Monday or actually on the new moon eclipse. Maybe I'll leave it till Tuesday, because I potentially, never mind twin flame dynamics, I could pick up on something really dark, just basically the truth about the world, the way that's hitting in my chart. But even right now, I've got the potential, because you can see I'm digging right into folks' secrets right now. This is why, if there's been anybody who's wronged you in the past, I'm likely to pick up on it. Kenneth, don't post shite of the day. If you're staying around and you're a real person, just please only comment if it's got something to do with what I'm saying, or I'm going to remove you, basically. There you go. See with what I just channeled with the last one, Virgo, divine, empowered divine feminines with boundaries. That's it in action. Right. Clearing the energy of the last one. And let's do it. So this is Libra. If you found it, this is for your sun, moon, rising, Venus. But we've all got a 7th house of love and partnership, very specific, and that should be of major interest to, oh, for fuck's sake, that should be of major interest to everybody that tunes in to this channel, because we're twin flames and it's about love and partnership, and that's what 7th house is, and that's what Libra energy is. So, but this is why really everyone should watch every sign. I mean, there's no should, you can do what the fuck you want, but it's just, I always just share that when I'm in the mood to be getting led to collective stuff, or twin flame stuff, I know that it's just trust what you're led to. And really, we've all got a bit of everything. So, like, so what would be a good example? Like, so for instance, I'm an Aries sun and then Sag moon with Scorpio rising, but wherever, and I won't go into all the other parts of my chart, but I mean, you can work it out from what I'm saying actually, but like, wherever my 7th house is, oh yeah, because I'm doing Libra, it would be wise for me to watch whatever sign that is, because that's my 7th house. So it'd be the same for you. Where is your 7th house energy? Watch that sign. Really bear in mind stuff about love and partnerships. If you're in a, oh God, I don't know if I like this top. It was just I wanted to put something red on, because I wore a red jumper yesterday because it reminded me of 6th Scorpio. Yeah. And the same, like your communication, like your 3rd house, which is Gemini energy. Like I've got that in Capricorn. So often, not only would I watch Capricorn readings, and I wouldn't have always done that in the past, but no, I have done it for quite a few years now. Like I just often can resonate with Capricorn, because it's either how I would communicate with someone quite directly, or it's how I would like somebody to communicate with me. Like, just cut out all the crap and tell me what's going on, basically. And what else? I could go on and on and on, though. You know what I mean? So that's, yeah, I feel somebody needed me to describe that. But some people aren't that patient and they just want, oh, I just want to watch the ones that make sense to me. Right, well, you're missing out then. Definitely with my messages, but I would say with everyone. So, right. For your inner divine feminine area, or a divine feminine in a connection, regardless of your gender, because it can be either. The man can be the feminine, the masculine can be, the man can be the divine feminine, the woman can be the divine masculine, because as I say, all the women, not just some, all the women that get led to me are the divine masculine when they meet me. and some of them shift into being divine feminine, and then when a masculine comes along, there's a divine masculine, and I'm helping women that are tuning their masculine energy balance out their feminine. And I'm seeing that with all my clients lately, that a lot of them are really falling into that trust, surrender, and not getting so caught up in doubt, fear, and worry. Yeah. Anyway, you need to book a personal session if that kind of sparked your interest and you want to know more. It's just a pattern I've seen over the past 7-8 years. Right. So feminine energy and conscious mind. You're actually seeing a lot of Capricorn energy here because, that's what I was going to say. So whenever I get a reading, I'm really led to Capricorn sun people because they just really tend to read my energy in a way that I like. There's just no fluff, which is kind of funny because and often it can be very timely because it's about time. Kind of opposite of me going on for ages, but it just shows you that it's like different strokes for different folks, right? Just because I sit here for fucking 4 hours of that, and that's the kind of stuff that helps people through their dark time. Actually, I don't need that. Like if it was somebody I really liked and it's a lot better, it's like, something that just gets straight to the point is often what I need. So trust, ask, listen, allow. So again, this divine feminine energy is in that place of listen and allowing and trusting, falling in the divine feminine energy, grounding, shielding, and protecting her or his energy, just the divine feminine. I feel preparing for union to receive the gift, the Holy Grail code. There could be something significant about April of next year, or it could be that you've got an Aries placement because it's got drawn to the 4th of the 4th. So the 4th of April might be significant. My nose is so itchy right now. Oh my God, so itchy. And that's the loved ones of the spirit coming in. Oh my God. Wow. Holy shit, man. I need to get those cards now because that's really strong. What do you want to tell them that you made my nose that itchy? You are ready for a change of scenery. Explore. So this feminine energy that I'm picking on, that's interesting. Picking on. Yeah. It does feel like you're about to get a bit of a, not picking on, but strong message here. Birds are messengers. Birds are messengers we use to connect with you. So robins might be significant to you, but it's like, I feel that's not a mistake because I'm channeling, nothing's a mistake. It's like you might feel like the divine's picking on you a little bit and I'm here to do it too, but it's kind of like you need a change of scenery, you're stuck. So this is like, I feel like, again, this is like another confusing message. I feel this is a woman watching, so you are feminine, but your predominant energy is divine masculine. Again, if you're one of the women that tunes all the time, you know that. But if you're somebody that's new to me, hang around and you'll see me say that a lot, and you'll see the people that talk in the chat tend to lean more towards resonating with the message for the masculine, but are learning to really surrender into their feminine energy more. Let us hug you close. Close your eyes as we hold you close. Make room for that happy ending. It's now within your grasp. Yeah, it's like you're needing to change. It's something about being stuck in an old way of being and needing. It feels like it's the same message that's been coming through about letting go. Like let go of the old so the new can come in. It's very, very Scorpio death energy and rebirth. And it feels like this is very much about twin flame dynamics too. Let go of what you knew or who you knew for someone new or the same person in a new way to come in. Right, that's what it is. God, we got there in the end. Right, so, and then that means something. We got there in the end. It's a long, this is like connections that have known each other a long time. And I'm actually being shown, I know who that's going to, it's going to make sense to some, I mean, hopefully it makes sense to more than one person, but it's, I get shown things. Right, so, for the masculine, we've got aligning with abundance, unification. Yeah, so there's like, this is like something being lined up in the heavens, healing, separation for a couple to come together, violet flame activation. So yeah, there is a separation being, look, twin flame, 11/11, something significant about the 11/11 portal, the 11th of November there. everything is possible. Two very different people coming together in divine time. Doesn't mean it's going to be the 11th of November, by the way. Just, keep it in balance, Libra. You're good at that. But there's something being worked out there, energy-wise, for a miraculous meeting. That's what I'm hearing. And now they're pulling me to June. And then that's when people are like, fuck you, June's ages away. Yeah, the amount of times I've fucking had downloads about things and you think something's ages away, and then before you know it, you're in the energy of when someone said, or you're fucking long past it. That's when you learn to just let go. And it can be quite liberating. Because as long as you know something is going to happen, you should just relax, because you've actually got no choice. Right, so when you're a twin flame, right, the more you try to hold, it's basically what I'm trying to say, is the more you hold on to something and try and will it to happen, it's not going to happen any quicker. You may as well just let it go and distract yourself. Right, just chill. So in the conscious mind of the feminine, deceit. Oh God. Right, so is that about lying to yourself, or is that about somebody lying around? Right, first of all, I'm going to do both. Where is a feminine that's going to resonate with this deceiving herself? In the energy of not loving yourself enough, or pouring out your love to others too much, which then causes your plans to go all over the place. Yeah. And it forces you, though, to love yourself, because when you don't love yourself enough, and it doesn't mean you don't love yourself at all, it just means you're putting other people's needs before yourself. Your plans go tits up, and then you realise, I didn't put myself first. But then it makes you put yourself first, hopefully. Unless you need more support with that, and book a session or get therapy with me, because I am an empress. And I will teach you, I love that, yeah. And I will teach you how to be a true empress and put yourself first and put your happiness first. Because again, I've been that person that's just done everything I've read. And on a fucking bad week, I could fall into it a bit, but not so much that I couldn't pull myself back into that. Because whenever I do have a day where I do that, I then the next day will be in total empress mode, and I'll pull my energy right back from everyone. Yeah, right, okay. So I also feel, though, that is going to be for people that resonate with, there's someone around you that can't be trusted, and their true colours are going to be revealed on the new moon eclipse in Scorpio. Shit the bed, by the way. Wow, sorry for the term, but that came out of my mouth. The 25th is the new moon in Scorpio. Someone's true colours are going to be revealed. Normally, it could be around, so it could be anytime from now or next week, but no, it's literally on Tuesday. You, person connecting with this, is going to see somebody's true colours or feel it. You're just going to see who they really are. Oh, what do we need to know about that? See what I mean? This is when my Scorpio energy wants to dig deep. Options. Somebody that's got options. So again, I'm picking up on, right, this is on the feminine side. Look, the moon in reverse. Secrets are going to come out about somebody that's been keeping their options open. Which makes your plans go all over the place. So this is about love, it feels like. It makes your plans go all over the place. You're going to need to be strong, and it puts you really in your head because you felt like you knew someone. I feel like I'm picking up on, oh God, I wonder if this is the last one, so they probably are making me do a difficult one. It feels like this is like a divine feminine. It's like a divine feminine's been betrayed by a spout, like by a spout. So yeah, I don't feel it's by the twin flame. It's like a feminine's been betrayed by, so this could be a man or a woman has been betrayed. The secret's going to come out about someone that's keeping their options open, which makes your plans go all over the place. Puts you in a bit of mental conflict. You need to have your strength. And again, I don't think it's like more like you're upset because you knew it and then something gets confirmed. So this could even be like a real past thing that I'm describing for somebody to be like, shit, that's what happened to me in the past. Yeah. And it's like the 10 of Cups in reverse. So it's like happy families. This is that. I'm picking up on somebody that's betrayed by like a marriage partner or something. It's like, it's almost like, right, what I'm feeling, because it is for twin flames, it's like I'm tuning into somebody that is a twin flame and you're not with your twin flame. So if this is, don't worry if you're a Libra and you are married to your twin flame and none of this is going on. It's just not your message. I'm being very specific. They're making me be very specific today because this is almost like someone's personal reading. It is someone's personal reading, I would say. But it's like someone is in the divine feminine energy, whether you're a man or a woman. You're married to someone else. You've been being very loyal, doing the right thing by them. And then you find out they've betrayed you, and therefore you have all the anger coming up about, oh my God, and I've been putting my happiness aside. It's like self-sacrificing energy, actually, and not sending a message to my true love for union, for a true union, for a true marriage, because it doesn't need to be literal marriage, like a union with someone. For what? Oh my God, right, you need to get out of that. Jesus Christ, that's really deep. Right, let's see the energy of the, what was it? Right, let's see where the masculine's at in the head. Remember, the masculine can be a woman. So that was what was going on with a divine feminine, which is, that's kind of unusual because, again, it's not unusual though. It's like, there are some out there. Again, it's very rare that I come across that though. But maybe it's somebody out there in that situation that you need my help, like more than just this video. Or this video might help, but you need to let me know if it's you, because they're giving me really hard conundrum ones to work out, but it's because of where the energy's hitting my chart that I'm patient and I will get to the bottom of it. It's yeah. A divine feminine that, like I said, is married to someone else. They've just betrayed you. And it almost gives you, it's like I almost feel like it gives you a get out of jail free card to go to your twin now. Sorry, that is what I'm here. Right, okay, let's just see. Right, so yeah, because look, this is now the masculine energy is not in, they're not in caring. If they're in a connection, they're not in a caring connection, because the one they love is the feminine that I've just read. And look, they're totally thinking about the feminine, and like hostilities are in the masculine's life because of what the feminine's going through, and they're not happy. And look, deceit again in reversal. But it's like, it's just based, yeah, oh God, this is just, it is just two people that are living a lie. Two people living a lie. So usually it's like one's living a lie more than the other, but this is two people living a lie. But I really do feel the feminine energy that I'm picking up on, it's probably because I think there's children involved. There's children involved. And again, you could be a man that's more talking to your feminine, your feelings. But it's like there's been children involved and someone self-sacrificed. Oh, because Libra is like, Libra is very self-sacrificed. It's like someone has put their own desires aside for the sake of a family. But I don't just think it was the children. I think it was caring about the feelings of the partner as well. And then it's like you find out your partner's been doing the dirty. It's like basically, it's like a tower. Is that what it is, Spirit? Yeah, look. Door to personal healing and happiness. It's like a tower moment actually has to happen for somebody to do something about it anyway, because it's not built on a firm foundation. And that's what eclipse energy is. This is why I'm surprised they haven't all been like this. I did pick up on a few kind of ones like this, but this one feels like think maybe Aquarius is when I picked up. Is that what that's about? A tower moment has to happen to both, to do something about, because they're pulling me into the picture on the back of that card. Oh my God. Listen, test your psychic senses. What does that say? I'm going to give you a few seconds to work out what this card actually is. Separation. Time apart from your partners on the horizon. There has been a separation between twin flames with other people. And there will be a separation within a marriage because of the secrets that come out. And it's actually not because of someone's going to a twin flame. It's because the one that the twin flame was trying to be loyal to is the one that's cheated. Oh my God, that's really fucking Christ. Yeah, look, karma. Sorry, I'm laughing, but it's like, it's so weird when I pick up on specifics and I'm like, I have no fucking idea whose story this is. And it's quite refreshing because when it's not mine, it's just where I'm wanting to be right now. You know, I don't like always channeling about things that I can resonate with. But I'm not married, and as far as I'm aware, unless that's a fucking secret, the twins are not married. Do you know what I mean? It's like, but there are married twins out there. It's yeah, karma. Karma's working out for who it's meant to, and if people haven't been doing the right thing, karma's also going for them too. Look, and they'll be left out in the Five of Pentacles kind of energy, out in the cold, with no passion, and no passion at the beginnings, and no action happening in their life fast. And the victory is going to come to the people that deserve it. Yeah. And that's what I mean. It's going to free somebody. Someone will be out of the Two of Swords energy because it's like the decision will be made and then they can move towards a union. Love it. Right. Okay. Right. And now we can go to these cards, although we already got one. For the feminine and the conscious mind. Challenges. Fucking hell, it does sound like challenging. So it's so funny because then it looks like I'm getting right into the gossip, but I'm totally not the kind of person that's like that. But it's like in this energy, when it's hitting my Scorpio energy, it's like momentarily I'm like, do you know what? We may as well just fucking find out what's going on. So all true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. Wow. If that ain't what I just channeled, I don't know what is. Love yourself first. That's the lesson for this woman or man in the feminine energy. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Love yourself first, because whoever it was you were trying to protect is doing the dirty on you anyway. Again, not for everyone, but it is for someone. For the masculine and the whoa, that's masculine's got a lot to say. Look, deception. Jesus fucking Christ, man. 11. The man. Do you know what it is again? It's like, is it like when I said about that Can I Be Him song? It's like this masculine knows that the feminine was being cheated on anyway by her partner, whether it's a marriage partner or not, like a long-term partner. They've known about the deception. And perhaps the masculine needs to wear a mask too. I'm even getting the feel maybe it's like people that run in similar circles, you know what I mean? Like maybe it is like everyone kind of knows each other or some shit like that. But either way, it's like the masculine consciously knows that like the mask is slipping and also his mask is slipping. Like about how he feels about this woman. God, this is very complicated. 11 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolises the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. And there's another sign that there's something significant about in November there for a separation. And then flirting can go ahead because nobody's doing anything wrong. Jesus Christ. This is all kind of makes sense, isn't it? Trust. You need to have trust in a relationship in order for it to flourish. And there's not been trust in the one that needs to break up. Honour your loved one and you will notice your relationship becoming stronger. It's about really someone needs to honour themselves and then they'll see that mirrored in their life. Yeah, because if someone's been self-sacrificing and staying in a marriage or a relationship for the sake of children or the sake of not hurting another person, that's not a good enough reason. Newsflash. If you're subscribed to this channel, you're going to hear a lot of that. That is the old paradigm. That's not love. That's definitely not true love. and everyone's going to get hurt in the end anyway, including the children. And that's definitely triggering, but true. But it is triggering, but it's also true. Children learn, great, I just stay in unhappy situations, even though I don't want to be in it. I'll do that when I'm older. I mean, penny drop in there. Brothers of the Rose, sacred masculine, honor, protection, support. That's what a true divine masculine does when they're ready to be that. They protect the feminine. Whereas whatever I'm picking up on there, that is a couple that the feminine feels vulnerable, and quite rightly so, because a masculine is what has not protected them and has betrayed them. But that could easily be like a man doing that to a woman, because actually I can think of loads of people I've helped over the years where that would be the case. A woman has been betrayed by a man. Or, like I say, it could be a man in feminine energy that's been betrayed by a woman, because that felt like I was picking up on that for someone, and then it's switched. So yeah, it's different people. You have the right to your joy, peace, and sweetness of life. Yeah, again, so it's you Libra energies need to hear that wherever the Libras in someone's chart. It's like, you know, you have to choose yourself, because Libra is about people pleasing, the shadow side. So you need an Aries at the high degrees telling you to cut that out. It's time for you to be happy, right? I've totally lost all track of where the fucking hell we're at now. Yeah, anyway, let's just move on to the next one. Right, so twin flame, subconscious for the feminine energy, clearing karma, kundalini activation. Again, it's like all this burning passion and desire coming up in the feminine, with all that shit going on in everyday life. God. And then the masculine and the subconscious. Oh my God. You see what I mean? Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, see, when you do stuff like this, sometimes I'm like, where the fuck's all this coming from? But it does make sense of what I'm channeling. Karmic relationship, releasing the past. I feel both the people I'm picking up on are in something else, been living a lie. And it's all breaking down. This is like true eclipse energy, karmic relationships, releasing the past. But it was meant to be. The masculine energy, there's a man or woman, was meant to be in karmic, I feel like, less serious relationships. So even that could even be somebody married and they just didn't, you know, they didn't have that strong of feelings for them. It's just kind of, it happened. But you can see that the feminine that I'm picking up, that it's mirroring, twins that are mirroring, but really mirroring in the fact that they're both in relationships with other people. Release, raise, reclaim, reprogramming the soul, but they're reprogramming the subconscious, because that's for the subconscious, to teach themselves that actually, yeah, I might have got into this relationship, but it was because of social pressures. I married young, or I've just followed the generational patterns of my parents or whatever. And actually now this isn't the kind of person that I'm most suited to. And I'm going to do what I want to do. Both people are getting to that. And if it takes somebody to cheat on them that they're being loyal to change, so be it. And that's for one of the ones I was picking up on. Right, so what is the block or something we need to know in the subconscious of the feminine? Service. I feel good when I can help others. Well, that makes sense. It is a block, because that person, the feminine, whether it's a man or a woman, and the feminine is fucking helping everyone else. I can't. This is just, I'm not meaning to laugh at the situations, because these will be someone's situation, but I'm just like, fuck, this is really, I'm really picking up on somebody's situation. Right. The masculine in the conscious mind, judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So it's like the masculine, it's like the last one I picked up on, the masculine has been knowing that the feminine's in living a lie. But it's almost like they're living a lie too. So it's funny, it's almost like this masculine energy has been looking at the feminine thinking they're living a lie. And as soon as they get out of that, I'll get out pissing about. But actually, it's both people need to. Oh my God, I do get it though. I get what they're saying. The masculine was kind of judging the feminine that's in something. But you see, the masculine can't stop doing that until the feminine stops doing it. So to give another insight into this, right, it wouldn't always be that both people are in a romantic relationship. The feminine could have close friends or family around them that block the union, that are two codependent, you know, very close friendships. So it's not sexual or romantic, but it's just, you know, just people that take up too much of the feminine's time. Therefore, the masculine, though, stays in romantic entanglements that take up too much of his time or her time, whatever. You know how it works. It's like whenever you're keeping unhealthy attachments around you as a feminine, your masculine will do it. And then even when you realize and detach from those energies or set boundaries, whatever it is, whether you remove those people from your life entirely or create boundaries, it can take a while, as in years, for the masculine to learn to do the same. That's the truth of it. People don't like to hear that, but that is the truth of it. Right. Feminine in the subconscious, past lives, but because you had past lives together, time's up. See how that works. But it's not really. I'll add more time on. Because you've had many past lives together, it's like the feminine knows in the subconscious. It's like, well, I know we're going to be together at some point, so I just surrender it whenever that is. There's a lot of that about today. We reunite with our loved ones over and over again through many different lives. Your spiritual journey is beginning. But I feel it's like part of this feminine's awakening is to trust. Like, we've got trust and guilt. Don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. It's to trust that this situation is calling for you to have faith. So I'm not going to lie, it is feeling very messy. This eclipse is breaking a marriage up right now. Who's ever I'm picking up on, but that's not a revelation. Go and look at anybody that knows astrology. They'll be saying the same fucking thing. There'll be a lot of other channelers as well, twin flame channelers that saying the same shit. And they won't even realise because they won't know astrology, but they'll all be, it's just what happens with eclipses. But, or if some do, but it's kind of like when the feminine lets go of what isn't for her highest good or his highest good, be ready to see what fate has planned for you. So see what I mean? It's like someone was trying to keep everybody happy, but when they just let go and let it all crumble, what's really truly for you, which will make you happy, will come in. Love it. Right. The masculine energy and this connection in the subconscious. Clarity. And then you give your masculine clarity. Take time to think about your situation to gain clarity and dreams. Share your dreams together. Encourage each other to make them a reality, and openness. Be open to accept divine guidance in your relationship. Well, as long as you're open to this, and again, that's not going to be for everyone, so disregard it if this isn't your message. We're just nebbing in on someone's situ. Once the awareness comes, you can do something about it. Permission to be happy. Right, so attention for the feminine. Reprogram your soul, release, raise, reclaim. Again, the feminine is being guided to reprogram her subconscious mind about what is the right thing to do. It's like I'm picking up on someone that's just, well, actually, you know, I'm in love with this person from XYZ or fucking years ago, or someone I met at school, or whatever it is, but I need to do this because this is the way I'm meant to do it. So actually, again, it does feel like I'm picking up on someone that thinks they're divine feminine, but you're actually divine masculine. You're living out the divine masculine life. Don't go down that route again. I get confused as fuck. Right, where's the masculine? Soul merger, ebb and flow. It is that. It is what I just said, right? Because that's like, to me, that card is about when the spiritual union's already taken place. So again, we've got a classic case of somebody that knows about twin flames, but the bit that they're confused about is that actually you're not seeing that you're the other energy. So you've been thinking you're one energy and you're the other one. And if you're the feminine energy, you need to be sorting something out in your life for them to go through the rebirth, personal freedom unleashed, right? Right. So it's like following the leader. The leader is fucking like that, way. Right? So you've got to learn to laugh, but I do know what they mean. I just heard that. Right. Astrology for the feminine. At least I have fun doing what I'm doing. Right, so Taurus, cultivate. So the feminines, oh my God, yeah, the feminine's material environment is being affected. Well, it certainly is, because I was talking about the home life. You know, that's because that's your house. Taurus, second house energy is your house. Vesta, that's really sort of warrior goddess house. Tension, oh shit, yeah. Right, the masculine, Leo, but it's in reverse, can't shine. This is the same as the other one I done. It's feeling like they can't be their true self and shine because they feel stuck because the feminine's stuck. The masculine can't stuck until the feminine gets unstuck. Get what I mean? But they're focusing on their work right now and putting confrontations behind them. And then they'll be able to be the divine masculine. So, oh no, they're leaving. That's so just about done. Thank God this is the last one. This woman's been being too protective and too in the masculine energy. Therefore, the masculine's not been able to be the masculine. Once the woman allows herself to be more of a feminine, then their masculine can become a masculine because the sun is a masculine. That's how I worked that one out. Right. So, right, here's a message from your twin. Might not be the same storyline, might not be yours. Use your discernment. Please like the video if you haven't liked it already. And what have we got here? Please don't leave me. I'm so sorry. I can't live without you. That is, again, I feel that this is funny. I usually say that that's a masculine energy to a feminine, but then they're going so confusing with me because they know I can untangle it. I feel that's the woman crying out to the man, please don't leave me. I've now realised my worth and we can be together in divine time. If you're a man, that's fine, but it's like I'm picking out a woman saying that to a man, the man. But like I say, it's because they're actually the masculine. So they had to be in all the complicated, stuck situations in the physical. But now that whatever's happening in a tower moment, it might not have happened yet for you, or it's happened and I'm telling the story, then all the other stuff can happen. I'm trying so hard to figure out how to make it work between us. Yeah, you see, because it's a woman that's really, it's all trying to work out from the head. And feminines, you may come from the heart. I tried to be happy with someone else, but it backfired on me. Jesus Christ, man. You know what I mean? Normally that's like a divine masculine being like, hey, sorry, I went off the off-beaten track and I tried to distract myself with other women or men, whatever it fits. And actually, I can't get you out of my fucking mind. But now this is like somebody's been in a marriage trying to live a lie, and it's like it's the same thing, isn't it? It's the same thing. But really, so I've been waking up with somebody else every day, fucking miserable, making the kids breakfast, and really, I want to wake up beside you every day. Because I'm fucking done. Because you're my twin flame. So do you know what I mean? I'm laughing, but it's not funny because it is. It's like the way this fucking dimension is set up. Somebody's stuck in a fucking trap. It just reminds me of the latest Matrix, you know, when it's like the husband of the Trinity is like, come on, you know, we need to go to the hospital, you know, something's fucking happened to the kid or something like that. And it's like, she's just wanting to be with the twin flame. But it's because, that's a bit of a weird example, but it's because actually the husband and the kids aren't even real, like they're a program. But that's obviously not the same for, you know, real life. You'd have to be a bit more empathic and actually do things the right way. But you get what I'm saying. I get why they showed me that. Somebody feeling like they can't move forward because they're trapped. That's what I'm getting, right? Wow. Finding out the truth crushed me. I feel that someone finding out the truth about being a twin flame. I'm starting to understand our connection. I want you. Yeah, I left when I saw you with someone. Again, that could be like whoever I'm picking up on, seeing them with someone in a, you know, again, I did say that. I felt it was like they live in the same sort of place. I don't react when people mention you. Well, of course you couldn't if someone's with someone else or married with someone else. Yeah. Anyway, I don't want this. This makes sense, right? It makes sense to me anyway. And the thing is, I don't really know because I don't fucking know these people, but I can feel this. It's the stories all sort of adding up. I knew they were going to make me do things like that because I've been asking for that because it gets away from the same old sort of boring old shit that the ones that I can resonate. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's just very simple, you know, it's very complicated yet very simple with a lot of it. And then it's like, but when it's more complicated stuff like that, and more importantly, if it's going to help somebody that's watching this, then, so I really do hope that this gets out to somebody that needs it. Anyway, right, so what does the feminine want to say to the masculine? I'm going through a death and rebirth process right now in this eclipse. And I know that you're completely stuck in your head wondering what the fuck is going on with my situation. And if you're thinking I'm going through a tower, you'd be right. God. Oh shit. And also I feel like that card, it is like someone's been caught cheating, and I did say that because it's like this man's coming in with an axe behind the other one's head. Hopefully none of that shit's going on, but you know what I'm saying. Right, so gets across it. But look, painful endings. Fucking painful endings. Cheating involved somewhere there. Right, so the masculine to the feminine. Oh, whoa, what the hell is this? Again, the same card, the Eight of Swords, trapped. Oh, it's the same cards. Trapped and going through a death and rebirth process. I said that. So again, you might be like, Claire, you're fucking mental. Whose fucking situation is this? I'm telling you, it's someone's. And they're not exactly going to be like, yeah, that's me. I'm married with 2 kids and I'm in love with someone else. And that's our exact story. If someone does that, then fuck me. You're brave and ballsy. But please email my assistant. She's very trustworthy too. Or email claireverything@gmail.com and tell me this was your story, because then it just lifts something in me. But it's like, this is someone's, because I just shuffled all those cards and the same cards came out for both. Both are going through a death and rebirth process. Both are stuck in their heads, but both are wanting a bit of that to get together. 6 is moving on to calmer waters. I know the picture doesn't look very calm, but look, that's someone like, look, fucking hell, I've wrote you about 1 million texts or letters on this card, and I just, you know, just didn't know what to say because I'm still heartbroken. I'm still stuck in something else. Stuck in my head. But I want to be with you. I love you. You're my true love and you're my ultimate happiness. And once we get out all this shit, we can get on. Right, I'm done now, but no, I'm not actually. Let's use some tarot. Oh my God. I don't know that I will do a collective one actually. Or will I? Maybe this is actually getting near the time when people might be able to come and hang out for a bit. I'm going to go, that's what I'll do. I'll go and actually get a coffee because I need to rest my voice. And I'll go and eat something because I'm hungry. And if I want to come back, I'll come back. Nah. I think I might just make it. See, this is because I'm channeling Libra. I'm being so indecisive right now. I'm going to have a coffee and then I'm going to come back and hang out and do some collective if there's people here. And then I'll eat my tea and just have the rest of my Sunday. That's what I'll do. That's a better idea. Because otherwise I'll be fucking stuck here till fuck knows what time. Right. The world. Yep. Completion is something. And also I feel you are the world to someone. They're very invested. Or you are in someone. Like, they're very invested and they've actually been putting money aside, like literally as well. Who's that pick up on this for? Was that Taurus? I think it was Taurus I picked up about that. Like, someone has been invested in this a lot longer, that like literally putting money aside. Like, it's like someone's had a vision for something. Very complicated, but it's the same. Someone must have the same placement. Yeah, look, oh God. Look, 8 of Swords again. This is like the 3rd or 4th time from a different deck. But I'm watching, but I did say I'm picking up on, I feel like this is people that live in the, because I don't feel that, well, it might be watching online, but I feel it's more, or it might be like people's personal Facebooks and all that shit, but I feel that's like watching, feeling stuck in their head, they can't do anything about it because the person's with someone else, or both people are. Look, so plans can't go ahead yet, but they will be able to be soon. After some battles, someone's going to be able to come out of the cold and go towards their Queen of Wands, an Aries, Sag. Or Leo. I was like, fucking hell, I can't. And I don't know, that's interesting because I don't usually mention star signs because I just think that's mental when folk do. I mean, sorry, no offense, but it's like, you know, and it's something, it's like, that could be an Aries, Sag, Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus, and it's like they'll mention all the things. It's like, right, so it could literally fucking be anyone. So it's not quicker to say what I say. This could make sense to anyone. But I did feel that Queen of, someone's Queen of Wands is an Aries strongly, or a Sagittarius or a Leo. But maybe it's just an Aries or a Sag because I didn't say, I couldn't remember. Look, the feminine shining the light for the masculine to come out of the Five of Pentacles energy to complete this. Right, now I'm done. So please like, comment, subscribe. Oh, they didn't. Oh God, no, these two decks. What's happening in the physical? Okay, we know time's up. I was ending. Physical for the feminine. Creativity. Look, but it's a wee couple on there. That's the ultimate vision. She knows that that's her life purpose. Again, this really reminds me of like, it's like the earthly material realm for this pair has been really dramatic and really difficult. It's basically toxic, but it's not even, some of it will have been toxic. It just feels like it's been really difficult to be trapped in something else with someone that you don't want to be and feeling obligated. But it's like two powerful light workers, light warriors, starseeds now being catapulted on their life purpose. Oh, that ain't heavy at all, is it? What's the masculine got? Yep. Oh my God, the masculine's got the divine feminine. I've got fucking chills. The masculine's got the fucking, look, the masculine just got the divine feminine and the divine masculine, which means whoever I've been picking up on, in the physical, you will be together in this lifetime. That's, by the way, who's ever fucking reading this is, I don't care whether you find, well, I would like you to find it very soon, but I'd like you to find it. Please, if you're watching this and it's like 6 months later or something, or if you could just email me or put a comment or something, because this is somebody's. It's literally what I said. This man has been watching a woman be trapped and has been so in love with them. And it will be worth the wait because you weren't wrong. Someone, it's like forgiveness. I forgive myself, I'm forgiven. Yin yang. Yeah, look, it's a twin, I'm telling you, it's a twin flame connection. And it's like both people have known. But it's like the woman was a bit more down it than the man. And then just, yeah, the man's been the feminine, that's what I feel. Right. Oh, there's that card again. You are ready for a change of scenery. Well, that's one way to put it. Explore. I hope it works out. See, look, you got invested, didn't you? I got invested in that as well. Yes, we hope it works out for whoever it is. And maybe it's someone's 39, or maybe the age of 39. If you're not at that yet, things will be sorted out by then. Or if you're long past it, disregard it. We will assist you in helping the important people in your life use love. Make room for that happy ending that's now in your grasp, right? Give me those cards. That is beautiful. That is fucking beautiful. Look at that. It's not everybody's story, but we're going to use it for the thumbnail. I need to wait and see if it's a bit delayed. Right, I'll do. Right, now I'm going to have a coffee and then I'll come back. Oh, was that making sense to you? Here's a tad femme that is balancing. Have you been here for the rest of all the rest of it? I think you might need to watch the replay. Because we've all got both, which I'm gathering you know to say that, but we have all got both. But some of these last few signs that I've recorded have been really like confusing. But anyway, but it's because the situations are confusing. Definitely, if you don't mind commenting on the video after you watch it on the replay, let me know if that made. Oh, you just tuned in. Shit. If you're not, you know, if you're okay to do that, can you see when this finishes and you watch it? To be honest with you, if that's your situation, I'd be surprised if you can leave a comment. And yeah, email or something. Use one of the emails, because like I said, that was really specific. So I was, and that is what I would expect to be picking up on all the time, but definitely in this energy, because of how strong, of course, but he holds the feminine energy. Yeah, all right, yeah. That quite possibly could be your, if you're just quite, bits of it will be then, because that's what I was picking up on. All right, wow. Well, yeah, please let me know, because I'd be fascinated, because, and also I'm sending you a lot of love, because if that's your specific situation, that there's a lot of pain involved there. But that, how amazing is that? If you just, I did ask for somebody, were you there when I just said that I wanted the person to find this? God, it's just magical, isn't it? True love is magical. The divine feminine and the divine masculine will be together. That's like the music shorts that I just posted today. Laughing. I love it. You've got to love some of it, and amongst all the shit, he's the crier, the emotional one. Ah. It's good to cry though. We love a crier. When a guy cries, it's hot, isn't it? It's really hot. Anyway, right, okay. Anyway, right. Not that that should be the point, because then that's kind of fucked up. But what I'm saying is, it's like it's a man that's in touch with his feelings is hot. It's the new hot. I think it's always been the old. I think it's just always been hot. Right. Anyway, because like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to go and get a coffee and I'll be back. So I don't know. I'll be back in like 5 or 10 minutes, and I'm going to do a collective energy, and then I'm just going to enjoy the rest of my Sunday night.